Why are there so many shows starring Muppets and dozens of movies too? They said they'd watch everyone and they mean it. It's something that they've got to do. So now they've pledged you a lifelong commitment. The Muppets, Matthew and Sam.
Welcome to Commitment, the show where two friends have vowed to watch all things Muppets, usually. But this week, we're doing things a little bit differently while Matt is still taking care of his stupid baby. This week, we're doing something I've wanted to do since we started doing Commitment. It was an idea I had in the shower probably like 4 episodes in, like years ago, like, hey, we should do this. But I'm useless. So it took me forever to get it off the ground. It took Matt having a baby and then 2 months on top of that. But what we're doing is I brought together a bunch of friends to play a Muppet flavored Dungeons and Dragons adventure that I'm DMing. Probably not a good idea to do a live play DMing thing for like the second time in my life I've ever tried to DM, but we're going to get through it, guys. So let me introduce the people that I've brought together to play with me. First, there is, you know him, you love him. He's been a guest on the show before, Nick Jenkins.
It's me.
Nick, what's going on?
You know, it's been a long day. I've been working all day. I've had lots of meetings, some of them with you, Sam, and with another one of our guests here. And I'm ready to do some D and Muppet D.
Okay, you're not completely, your soul isn't dead. You have some power.
My soul
and
is
energy
always
left to have
kind of a
fun.
little bit dead. That's my charm.
That's true. That's the secret of Nick. That's the special ingredient.
Yeah,
that makes Nick sparkle.
Hey, that guy seems like his soul's almost undead. I'm always at like the 5% battery of my soul.
Yeah, that guy seems like a husk.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with him.
Exactly.
Well, no, I do love hanging out with you. You're not a husk. But I also love hanging out with this next person. You know her and love her too. She's my co-host on SciShow Tangents for, gosh, probably literally the dog's age. 7 years or something like that. Is that how long we did it?
I think
Couldn't
so.
be.
7 to 8-ish.
Sari Riley.
Hello. I've been waiting in Zencaster for 5 months for friends to show up.
Found her. I
Trapped
clicked
in
through
the
all the
spots.
old Zencaster links. Where are you, Sari? Which one are you? I said, hooty hoo. And then she would go, hooty hoo. And I could hear it echoing through the Zencaster till I got to the right one. I'm getting warmer. And now here you are. I got an important question for you, Sari. If you moved your camera over to either side, would the walls still be unpainted?
They are still. I guess I don't need to move it, but they are still shitty.
For people who
Nothing has
didn't listen to
changed.
SciShow Tangents or watch it on YouTube, Sari moved partway through the show and painted exactly as much of the background behind her as she needed to not look insane. Only after looking insane for several months just by having a couple swatches on the wall.
Yep.
But now nothing has changed. But that's why we love you, Sari. that's your charm.
Just as dysfunctional as ever. Somehow, without a podcast, I don't have time to do anything in my life.
I can't find the time. I gotta record this damn podcast so much.
Yeah, I gotta sit in Zencaster for like 2 hours every Tuesday. And my friends never show up. And then that's all my painting time.
So frustrating. I scheduled to paint right now every
week.
Okay, next up, another Tangents adjacent person and the person who composed our theme song and our little musical stings, Joseph Tuna Medish.
Hello. I like that you did air quotes that nobody can hear.
But famously visual.
They can hear it.
Other than that, Sam, I just want you to know you're doing great so far. You're a wonderful host.
Wow, I hate when people say that. Now I'm even more nervous than I was before. Tuna, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. I'm excited to play D&D. I haven't done that for like a year and a half. I just ran into the DM who did the campaign the one campaign I've played previously, and he's not dead. He is missing a tooth now.
He disappeared and his tooth fell out.
Yeah,
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. You know exactly who it is.
Tuna, I think maybe of all of us, you might have the most experience playing D&D. Does that sound right?
Maybe. I hope not.
No, it's definitely true.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I played a campaign for 2 years, and then Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I played that for about 2 hours and realized I had not been doing anything that my character could do for 2 years. Oh, yeah. Those spells do something when you have a character who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, last but not least, new to the podcasting scene, her big break, except she's been on Real Bad a couple times, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
Amy Roberts.
Hello. Sam, I just want to say you're doing an amazing job.
No,
hosting.
stop. Please. Tell me I'm doing bad.
Don't mess it up now.
Bad. Thank
Sam,
you, Nick.
Freaking suck.
Nick
You're
and
rusty
Sarah.
from all this lack of podcasting, the paternity leave, the lack of tangents.
I know who my real friends are. It's Nick and Sarah who don't like me that much. Well, I want to thank all of you guys for agreeing to do this with me. But let's talk really quickly about any of your history with D&D, if you have any at all. Nick, do you have any?
I played a quarter of a game once where I made everybody mad because one character was irritating me, and so I gleefully threw an attack at him and killed him.
Okay, great.
Another player?
Perfect.
Yeah, it was. And I like he was just intentionally trying to be irritating, and I have, as we all know, I don't have whimsy. It's not a part of who I am.
Yeah.
And so I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna attack you, and I rolled a crit. Like I got the best roll you could possibly get for an attack, and it was like, well, and then the DM was like, I don't know what to do with this, but like you're dead. And and then I played another one where we started and we never finished. So
yeah,
and that's it. That's all I got.
That'll happen. Okay, great, perfect for a live play D&D podcast. Yeah. Sari, what's your experience?
I've never been a player before.
Whoa, that's crazy.
You can see me getting bullied into being a DM, though, very easily,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah,
Your mental model of me being like, oh, I'll do a lot more work just so I can hang out with my friends. Absolutely. So I've DM'd
I feel
2 short campaigns, probably like a couple months each, and then the group tailed off. And I think I also DM'd very rules loose one-shots in college.
Mm-hmm.
Where we played D&D, Drunk Dungeons and Dragons. And
so that sounds kind of fun.
But it was like, let's just get together and talk, but with a set of rules in front of us. But I'm a little bit nervous about being a player. I have to be much more creative because I don't have all the things that are going to happen right in front of me.
You guys are going to have to fill in a lot of gaps for me.
Yeah. Oh no, see that's the thing is I feel way better as a player than the like one time I tried to DM a one shot, because there's 4 of us that have to do one part of the game, and there's one DM who has to do it.
Yeah.
If I don't know what to say, I just shut the fuck up.
No, it's not helpful.
We all are silent, and Sam
we're all
has to
silently
leave
looking
alone.
at Tuna. But Tuna, you have played long-term Dungeons and Dragons. Right?
Oh yeah, and I played it with 2 very experienced players and another not very experienced player, and guess which 2 did a whole lot of the talking.
Oh boy, okay, we're really in for it, aren't we? But how long did you play for?
Like I said, I think it was 2-3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Started out as every other week, and then by the end it was like every other month maybe.
Okay, so, but still, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, great. And then Amy, what's your experience with D&D?
I think we finally figured out why you brought me here, because I have so much experience and that I've never ever played before.
Okay. I'd forgotten that and got really excited for a second.
No.
Shoot. Okay.
Amy's our pinch hitter.
Oh, boy.
I have watched a little bit of Dimension 20. I don't know if we're allowed to say brands of other D&D things.
Good. It's good for our SRO or whatever. What's that called?
SEO.
SEO. Yeah. It's only my job.
We're sold right out.
It's only my job. I should know that word.
They're gone.
Yeah.
I've played a little bit of Baldur's Gate, just a little bit.
Okay. So
you're golden.
Yeah.
You understand how it works completely. Yeah. And me, when I was in high school, I would write little adventures for my brother and his friends, and we'd play every now and then. but that was a different edition and I wasn't very good at it. And then since then, I've tried to start it a few times and been a player a few times, but I've never tried to do anything as like ambitious as this. And I had to read so many books. I don't ever read books, and I kept reading books. And you know what? I'm going to say some mean stuff about D&D for a second.
Gary Gygax, close your ears.
Yeah, in heaven or hell, wherever you are. The player's handbook or the Dungeon Master's Guide sucks. It's written so badly. There's no. It's like go look at the player's guide for this. All the actual rules are in the player's guide. I read the like tons of the Dungeon Master's Guide. Then I was like, I don't understand a single thing about this game. So then you have to go read the player's guide too.
You know who could probably do a really good job at teaching people how to be DMs and play D&D is all us.
Oh yeah, we can make videos about it.
Yeah.
They need to reach out. We'll teach people how to do it.
This is not a bad idea, Amy. This is good. I'm going to cut this out of the episode because we're going to pitch it.
Crash course D&D.
So yeah, here we go. I'm going to jump into it. Are you guys ready to be little guys running around?
Yeah.
So ready.
And so just so you guys know, almost everything I say is going to be a Muppet reference that Muppet heads are going to be going crazy for. So if you don't know a word I'm saying, you can rest assured that the people listening to this show are going, and they're whipping their shirts off. All right.
Okay. I didn't watch any of the movies you told me to watch.
Because yeah, this is another good point. So the concept of this is, this is another ding against the concept of my experiment here. The idea is that this is kind of like a Muppet movie version of a D&D adventure, and you'll find out more about why that is in a second. But an important thing to note is that none of these 4 people have watched every single Muppet thing that's ever been made like me, which I have to keep reminding myself of. So you're going to do your best. You kind of know what Muppets are, right? All of you are sort of aware. I think Nick watched a movie to get prepped for his, or at least
I
parts
watched a
of
few
movie.
things.
Okay,
It's so
Nick's
good.
method.
I have the list on my phone and then was like, with what
Classic
time to paint my wall?
Well, okay, so as I go through it, I'm going to say words. You're going to think, what a crazy word Sam made up. Mr. Jim Henson made it up for sure. Welcome to the Kingdom of Tinker D, a rundown but plucky kingdom where rundown but plucky people and Muppets live together in relative peace and as much harmony as you can expect in a place where one of the primary pastimes is shooting yourself out of a cannon. It's a land of mirth, magic, and way too much singing, populated mostly by naive lollygaggers. But where the naive dwell, so too do those seeking to take advantage of them. That's right. Things aren't all fun and games in Tinker D. Wander too far down the wrong dark path, and you might run afoul of a swarm of Gartham, a nasty evil witch, or a crew of mean pirates. Right in the middle of Tinker D is Waterville, a small but lively mountain town nestled in a meander of the Joan River, right next to the Fleece Road, Tinker D's largest, most well-kept road, which runs north to south down the entire kingdom. Tourists come from far and wide to enjoy Waterville's easy access to natural beauty, and tourists mean 2 things: high property values and lots of easy marks with way too much spending money. That makes Waterville a pretty popular spot for artists and bards, thieves and conmen, and adventurers who specialize in solving the kinds of problems rich people tend to have. And all of them congregate in one place every evening, the Riverside Rest. This cozy little night spot is hopping pretty much every night of the week, filled with live music, good food, and laughter. But it's not night right now, it's daytime. And in the daytime, the Riverside Rest serves as the go-to lunch spot for the blue-collar crowd, which, in a fantastical setting like Tinker D, includes adventurers. And on this particular day, aside from the usual fishing guides, shopkeepers, and construction workers, there are 4 interesting characters.
My character is named Morgum the Grouch, born in Grouchland to Morgaret and Mordon, the youngest of 4 little Grouches, Marga, Marin, Morgum, and Jeff. His parents instilled in all of the family the values of pessimism, argumentation, solitude, and trash. At an early age, Morgum found that he had an affinity for the outdoors, particularly outside of Grouchland. He enjoyed the quiet trees and animals over the bustling angular city life of Grouchland. Slowly but surely, This distanced him from his family, and he would go on many adventures in the wilds, learning to communicate with the animals. Morgan is about 4 feet tall. He is obviously a green grouch, so shaggy fur all over him, and he wears a hooded robe that is very normal for rangers to wear, and some very light armor. I am sitting at the bar, having a drink, being irritated by all of the noise around me.
And are you a resident? Are you from around here? Are you just passing through?
I am a resident, but I live in the woods.
Just like you wish you did in real life.
Yes, this is entirely correct.
Method acting.
My character's name is Tilly Fizzledew. She is a fairy from a long line of fairy god people. Everyone in her family is a fairy god person, and she was raised to be one herself. But she was never that interested. She really loved plants and animals and just like hanging out outside, getting dirty. Then she learned that plants and animals are often turned into other things for personal gain in the fairy god person business. And she realized that like that was the last straw. She was never going to follow in her family's footsteps. So pretty recently, she left home to kind of just try to figure out who she is and find her place in the world. She's kind of a weirdo for a fairy. And so she didn't have a lot of friends back home. And she's just kind of bopping around trying to figure out where she belongs. So she doesn't have any friends really in on her journeys, but she really, really wants friends. She comes on pretty strong and is kind of a lot, but she just wants people to like her and like to find out like where she fits into the world.
Amy, we're not asking about you. We want to know about your character.
Fair. Rude, but fair. She is a 2'4" fairy. She's light purple. She has like short cropped hair that's like kind of tinged blue-green, and it's also full of like flowers and twigs and like just stuff that she likes that she finds in nature. She's just like, oh, and then she just puts it in her hair. So she's kind of a hot mess.
So I'm picturing like a Muppet that you rolled in the dirt outside, like really, like, just dirty.
Very dirty, a little bit like Pigpen from Charlie Brown.
Ooh.
She also made all of her clothes herself, but she did not do a good job. So it's just like, you know, leaves and stuff kind of and mud, and it's just she's a mess. But she thinks she did a great job and she's really proud of herself. But my character is in Waterville because she has heard that it is like a beautiful nature place. And so she just kind of like in her travels has ended up here. She is trying to, again, just trying to figure out where she fits in. And she is at Riverside Rest, going up to people and talking to them incessantly about plants to try to make friends, and nobody is interested. But she's trying her darndest anyway.
Way to make friends. Get out of here, kid. Come on, I'm trying to eat my lunch. Maybe one of the people that Tilly's talking to is Morgan the Grouch, eh? Well, and that might go a little something like this.
Hey, what's up?
Bye.
Do you like plants?
I'm drinking. I am drinking. You see me drinking. And what is this on your head? What are you wearing on your... I'm drinking and you're wearing this on your head. Go away.
Do you like this flower? I found it outside.
Get this flower. Actually, that is very pretty. Get this flower.
Do you want it? You can have it if you want.
Take it. I will take the flower. But I need you. Okay. And then, thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.
Okay, bye. She walks away.
What is your name?
Oh. My name's Tilly. What's your name?
Tilly, I'm going to need you to leave now, Tilly.
What's your name, though? Real quick, just real quick. What?
My name is unimportant, but it's Morgum, and Morgum needs Tilly to leave. Thank you for the flower.
You're welcome, Morgum.
But I need to drink.
I can't wait for us to be best friends. Bye!
Behind the bar, the day manager, Arnie the alligator, turns towards Morgum and says, I had never seen you talk to anybody that much in my entire life, bud. That might actually be your best friend, just by process of elimination of everybody else.
You see my empty drink now.
Okay. All right. Say no more. All right. Elsewhere in the bar is quite a curious pair. Tuna, you go first.
I'm playing Percival Crow. He was always too cool for school, so as soon as he could, he ran off to join a pirate ship, and they stuck him in the crow's nest because he's a crow. With all the all the candy cigarettes he could handle. And he spends his days keeping an eye out for shiny stuff and heckling those chump seagulls that chase the boat around.
Great.
But you know what's happening today? Shore leave, baby! That's right. We're at the Riverside Rest, running some grifts.
Oh,
He's got a partner in crime.
Doing some river pirating, eh?
That's rivers are where they keep the riverboats, which is where they have casinos.
Great point.
Yeah,
and yes, you do have a partner in crime. Sari, would you like to describe his partner in crime?
Yeah. Her name is Anne Bunny, and she kind of towers over Percival because she's not a Muppet. She's a human being in
what?
this universe. What? But as her name would indicate, she was born to the first mate of a bunny pirate ship, and everyone was flabbergasted when she came out as a little human baby made of skin instead of Muppet skin. Fur, fuzz, whatever. What is it?
But her
Scum felt?
parents were Muppets?
Well, we only
At least one
know
of
that the
them
first
was.
mate was a Muppet who we don't know anything about.
Hey, there's no law against it. Come on.
Mystery father, you know.
Yeah.
So
In the real world, there are actually lots of laws against it, but not
Yeah.
here.
Against
Not
Muppets? Buddy, you need to check the internet.
So she has always tried to dress bunny-ish within her capacity. She's wearing these big baggy pants. It's kind of like rabbit ears. She's got a bandana with pigtails poking out, kind of like floppy bunny ears, trying to fit in, but she's always towered over the rest of the pirates and spent a lot of time in the crow's nest up with Percival, just watching the waves, staying out of the way. She tends to knock a lot of things over on the pirate ship.
Regular sized boat or pretty tiny boat?
I think it's big enough that she wouldn't capsize it. It's a
Okay,
pirate
great.
ship, so you need lots of room for loot.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like
That's
it's a
true.
pretty. You gotta have what is the giant hairy guy? Like
You
one of
got to
them-
get Sweetums on the boat.
Yeah,
That's right.
Sweetums. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta have. He's one of them's a first mate, so like you gotta have room for him at least.
Sometimes they leave her behind and come back and scoop her up after a while, but she figures if she sticks with Percival, then they can't leave him behind.
He is
So-
vital to the operation.
Super vital
Yeah.
to the operation. Anne has asked Arnie if she could pick up some waitressing for the lunch shift here.
Of course.
It's looking a little busy, and so she's wondering if she could earn some tips by walking around the place, and also perhaps scope out some rich tourists that Percival can
yes.
inspect from the backside.
Well, yeah, you're in luck, kid. As it just so happens, our regular waitress exploded. Pretty common thing that happens around here, as you know. She'll be fine. She did have to go home for the day, but we're looking for some help.
Well, I'd love to help. How about for all the tips I make today?
For maybe for half the tips you make today like normal, because I need tips too. I'm pouring drinks back here. I'm very busy. I'm making
know.
conversation with this asshole. Sorry,
And-
Morgan.
What?
I gotta babysit this like weird kid who's flying around, that dirty kid.
Hi, I made my own clothes.
Okay, I'll take the kid with me, and I get 60%. And she holds out her
Okay.
hand.
If she talks to me one more time today, then you will also explode. And you won't get any tips, okay?
Wait, you want me to come with you?
Yeah, come on with me. I'll teach you how to be a waitress.
That sounds
Okay,
amazing. My name's
don't-
Tilly. Hi.
Don't let her touch any of the food, please. Look at her.
Have you
She's
seen my
disgusting.
reach? I can hold it way over my head.
Yeah, you're great. I love you. Tilly, no. You can't touch any of the food. You have bugs literally falling off of your head.
Yeah, I found them outside. I love them. They're my best friends.
I believe you. Because I don't think anybody else would even want to talk to you.
I'm gonna go. Hi, what's your name? I'm gonna go help you now.
I'm Anne. You just kind of hover around my knees, and we're gonna be fine for the rest of the afternoon. I'll give you a good gold coin for your efforts after the rest of the day, and we can be friends.
Oh,
Okay.
this is beautiful. Morgan, isn't it beautiful? Except you did lose your best friend, I think. I'm sorry. My condolences.
Can't lose something you never had. What are you
It's all
talking
right.
about?
Tuna, what is your guy doing?
Before Tuna goes, can I do like an investigation check for who looks rich and a little bit clueless, like not the usual clientele in the bar, as I'm wandering around with Tilly to indicate who Tuna should pickpocket?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Or whatever you check you think I should do for that kind of. I want to find like easy targets that Tuna can then on his. I can like do a signal that Percival and I have worked out.
Okay. Yes. Do a perception check.
11 plus 3 is a 14.
All right. You're very adept at this kind of thing. So you're scanning the crowd. You see the kind of usual working class people who'd be here at this particular time of day. There's a group of pigs. They're wearing overalls. They have tool belts. They're sitting at a long table in the back. They're laughing and eating and slapping each other's backs. They don't look like they got a dime on them, probably, though. Elsewhere, you see a big green monster and a bigger muscle-bound orc. They're clad in fishing gear. They're talking over beer and sandwiches. You recognize instantly that they're just like local fishing guide people, kind of like just like local crumb bums who are good honest working men as well. You also see at the bar there is a doozer and a fraggle. And the doozer is rubbing his temples and sighing in a very noticeable way for somebody who's only 6 inches tall. The fraggle has kind of like a janky-ish set of armor on, but he looks like he's got a little bit of something going on. Then otherwise, there is Arnie the alligator, of course. He's standing behind the bar. He's watching the afternoon news on a small TV that is mounted on the ceiling. On the TV, you can make out King Gosh Posh. He's waving and making finger guns at the crowd on the balcony of his castle. And the crowd seems to be booing and throwing old cabbages at him in return. But then in a corner table, you spot a human man and a woman. The man has a giant cowboy hat on. The woman has a brand new looking Western dress, with the tassels, very denim. The guy's in kind of a suit, like a white suit. They're looking around a little bit like they're taking it all in. They're having a great time. They're really laughing. They have camera. They're taking lots of pictures. And they're eating like a salmon dish, and they're having a great time. That's who you see.
I'm going to walk over to the humans and I whisper to Tilly, okay, now this is the part of waitressing where I do the talking and you don't. But we can talk all we want on the way back to the counter. But for this part, you watch, you learn. And I walk up and I say, how's that salmon treating you? Is there anything else the Riverside Rest can get you for your meal today?
Well, little lady, I'm just doing all right. We're just in from the big city here to visit this quaint, beautiful little mountain town you got. My salmon, it's not that great. I'm used to the 5-star cuisine of the big city, but I ain't got a complaint in the world. And the woman raises up a camera and takes a flash photo right in your face, and she says, well, ain't you cute?
And kind of like grimaces but hides it a little bit when the picture is taken of her. And she says, well, I heard Arnie just caught that salmon fresh today, so it's the best we got. But is there anything else I can do to sweeten up your meal a little bit more? We've got some drink specials. We've got some top shelf bottles for you big city slickers if you want something fancy.
Tell us a little bit about your drink specials.
Well, we've got, of course, the classic swamp water. That's just a mixture of whatever Arnie finds in the back room each day. But that's if you want the real experience. But then we've also got a Cabernet Sauvignon. And we could pop open for
a
you.
Cab Sav.
Yeah.
Has it been breathing?
Oh, it is inhaling. It is exhaling. Last I heard, you could almost hear those lungs pop open and shut.
And I have this stick. Do you want a stick?
The two of them recoil in disgust. Ugh.
This is my trainee, Tilly. She has not shared air with the Cab Sav.
Oh, no. I'm not allowed.
Well, that's a relief. We do like quaint, but that's a little too quaint. And the woman does pipe up and say, "Oh, you poor thing, I'll buy a stick from you. Would 2 gold pieces be enough?"
I was gonna give it to you for free.
"Oh, sweetie, never give anything away for free." She gives you 2 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Takes the
Anne
stick.
hands out her hand to accept the gold pieces instead of Tilly.
Sarah, you do a sleight of hand check.
Okay, I got a 11.
So you guys both grasp the coin simultaneously.
Oh, did you want this?
You know, I got these big old pockets.
Okay, that sounds great. Thanks so much.
And so Anne pockets the 2 gold coins.
Anne got 2 gold coins. Yes. And the woman who got the stick just kind of throws it on the ground after she gets it.
Oh, you dropped this.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, Tilly, let's go get this.
Well,
nice...
little lady, I don't think
wait.
I ordered my drink yet, if you remember.
Oh, you did not.
I'm not supposed to talk, so that's my fault.
You see that hairy, stinky-looking grouch over there at the bar, the fella in the cloak?
Yeah?
I want exactly whatever he's drinking. He looks like a real local, and I want nothing but the most local experience possible.
Sounds good. One of whatever he's drinking, I will go find that out for you. And I will be back with that shortly. And says, "Come on, Tilly, let's go." And walks back to the bar.
I'm sorry I talked.
To put in an order with Arnie for whatever Morgan is drinking, and kind of like signals by pulling on one of her pigtails to Percival that they're a good target for him to like shuffle by.
I did hear what you said about swamp water. Just because I'm an alligator, it doesn't mean that we have swamp water here. We have the normal, we have whiskey, we have mixed drinks, that kind of stuff. So don't let me catch you saying that kind of thing again, all right?
Okay. You know, sometimes those out-of-towners just want some local color, so you tell them what they want to hear.
Say, Percival, I don't know if we established where. I'm thinking he's up in rafters kind of thing, which is where he's gotten Anne's signal.
He's sneaking up there. He's a little guy, right?
Yeah. He's 1 to 2 feet tall, I think is what the spec was. He's a bird,
He's a little
parentheses
bird.
small.
Yes. For everybody listening, I came up with this whole big sheet of different kind of Muppets you could be, with different like birds and frogs and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So you could be little birds, like picture audience, little bird, the little bird. Or you could be a big bird, like Big Bird, or any kind of bird in between. But little birds have special rules that other birds don't.
Yeah. So he's up there. I think he's making a motion, like, I don't know if there's shot glasses within reach or whatever, but like
in the rafters of the building, I don't think there are shot glasses.
Well, sometimes they have the like shelves way up high where you got like all
they
the
have
dusty old crap.
They have everybody's mugs who was in the mug club.
Right,
hanging up on
that
the
kind
roof.
of crap.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what they have. I remember now. That's what
motioning to Anne, like looking like he's pouring a drink on himself kind of thing.
Oh,
okay. Arnie, can I get another one of what that guy's drinking over there? That kind of like grumpy looking one?
Yeah, you got it. Morgan, can you remind me what you're drinking?
Blood of my enemies.
What? Blood of...
I'm sorry, what?
Are you putting blood in whatever you're drinking?
You know what? Shut up. I don't need to tell you what I do with my drinks. I ordered a drink, and now I'm drinking my drink.
I don't actually, maybe it's not legal for you to tamper with your drinks like that, but I'm not, I don't know. What are you drinking, though?
I don't know. It's something with whiskey in it. Okay. Sour Patch Baby something? I don't know.
Oh, yes, that's right. You had the Sour Patch Baby whiskey beer. So Arnie gets to work mixing together. He puts some Sour Patch Babies, in this universe they're called, in the bottom of a glass, muddles them together with some whiskey, and then pours a bunch of beer right on top of it and hands it to Anne. Here you go, kid. One of the most disgusting drinks we have.
But it's not swamp water.
Shut up.
Anne takes the drink and hands it to Tilly and says, "Tilly, I have a really important job for you. We're going to walk back over to those guests, and I'm going to need you to hand it to that woman with all the joy in your heart."
Oh, I would love to.
Let's do it.
Tilly gets very, very excited. She's bouncing up and down a little bit, is spilling a little bit of the drink. She's so excited. And she walks up to the woman and she says, "Excuse me, ma'am. I have your drink for you." It's got some dirt on the side of the glass.
She looks at it in pure disgust, but still takes it anyway. too polite to say any differently.
Tilly's never been happier. This is the best day of her life.
She gives you another gold coin. Here you go.
Thank you.
And can I try and grab the gold coin and bump the lady's arm so she spills on herself a little bit?
Yes, do another reflex check. Or another dexterity check, rather.
So 12.
Hey, this time you snatch it right out of Tilly's hand before she can clasp around it.
Well, that's right. You're holding on to those for me. Thank you so much.
And so I bump. I say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, good Lord, my new denim dress. Ma'am, not only did you spill my drink, but you spilled it all over my beautiful, beautiful wife. I want to know what you're going to do to make this right.
Well, I'll pull out from my pocket the 3 gold pieces that they handed Tilly. I'll say, well, I can give you a full refund on the stick, and I'll bring our cleanup crew to come help dry off your wife, and I'll bring up our cleanup crew, and I'll get you another one of those Sour Patch Swamp Waters ready to go. And
oh, sugar, I just love to see the cleanup crew.
And Anne whistles, and Percival can fly down at his leisure.
Oh, yeah.
As she and Tilly says, Tilly, come on, and we'll go back to the counter and get another beer.
Is there like a broom and dustpan lying around somewhere that he can swoop over to that real quick?
There's mops. There's all kinds of stuff. Anything a bar would have, they got.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go with just a classic mop. Swoops down, grabs that, drags that over.
Oh, now ain't you precious? The woman pats you on the head. Donk, donk, donk.
Thanks. I heard you had a little issue what needs cleaning up.
Well, that darn fool of a waitress went and spilled a drink all over my beautiful wife and her lovely denim dress.
That's real nice denim, dude. That's, we love it. We love it. We don't want to see, that is wine. What is that? Oh, that's not the Swamp Water Sour Patch Whiskey, baby, is it?
And Arnie's back there like, it's not. There's not swamp water here.
Buddy, I got this. I'm cleaning up. Sorry, we got to get that stain before it sets. You got to give me the jacket.
It's not my jacket. It's my wife's beautiful dress. You're proposing to take my wife's entire beautiful dress?
Yeah. Well, come on. If you go in the back here, we got burlap sacks. We can trade you for a minute, but we got to get that. We got to
roll a deception check.
I got a 17.
Oh, local fashion. The woman is very excited by this. I would love to try some of your local fashion. Your little speech is extremely convincing. You look like a pro with that mop because you've been swabbing poop decks your whole life. They believe that you are a quaint little mountain cleanup man, and they're all too excited to follow you into the back so this woman can change into a burlap sack.
All right.
And she's so excited to wear her local fashion that she does indeed forget to remove anything from her pockets, which, you know, you love an outfit with pockets, right, ladies?
Yeah.
So she bought it, but just left all of her 100 gold in the pocket of her stained dress.
That's definitely. Is there anything else in there?
No, that's it.
That's it. Just money. All right.
If you got her husband's jacket, you would have gotten a big gun.
Oh, don't you worry. We're going back in.
You're getting that
Yeah. Because Percival's going to dip this thing in the river after taking the gold out. Or even, no. Tell you what, if there's maybe not even a river, is there just a barrel of grog or something out there?
Yeah, there's some barrels of grog.
All right. Whichever one is the closest to the color of whiskey, Sour Patch Baby, beer.
Oh, great idea.
Swamp water. Whichever one's the closest, I'm just going to dunk in there.
You can't notice the stain if the whole thing is stained.
Yeah, exactly. Give it a 10 count.
That's
right. Yeah.
So you do that. And as you're doing that, Morgan, what are you doing?
I'm watching this all unfold, and I'm curious how close I am to Anne.
Tilly and I are by the counter getting a refill of the drink that I intentionally spilled. So we are within close earshot of you.
Okay. I look directly at Anne and I say, you owe her 3 coin.
I mean, what do we all owe each other, really?
Oh, I don't know about all of us, but I know you owe her 3 coin.
Wait, me?
Yeah, shut up. This doesn't concern you yet.
Morgan.
We'll work it out at the end.
No. You owe her 3 coin. I saw the whole thing. You always give her 3 coin and get your bird pal there to give her 3 coin that you're taking from it, and this can all go away. But we're not going to have an issue with stealing from the her who gave me a flower.
Okay.
Thanks, Morgan.
And reaches into her pockets and pulls out 3 of her gold coin, and says, I respect that. And hands 3 coin to Tilly and says, you've been a great help today. Do you want to keep helping me serve the rest of the bar? Cool.
Yes, please.
We'll split our tips 90-10.
That's amazing.
And then she holds out her hand, or like a finger for Tilly to shake on the tip split.
Your finger's a little bit dirty now. It's just a little slimy.
Oh.
Hey, Morgan, thanks so much. That was so nice.
Leave.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your drink. Okay, bye.
We live in Arnie is like, we live in a world of the most annoying creatures in the entire universe, and you guys are really taking the cake. I hate all of you. I hate that I have gotten entangled in this, but what can you do? Meanwhile,
Arnie, I don't think we've met. My name's Tilly.
Okay, I don't care. You are a health code violation, and you need to leave more than anyone. Next to Morgum is shocked to feel a hand slap him on the shoulder, and as the Fraggle sitting next to him, the one sitting next to the doozer, says, "Sir, I saw what you did there. It was a noble thing. You're a good man.
Oh my God.
And I have a little story to tell you, if you don't mind me bending your ear for a moment. I think you're just the kind of person we're looking for."
It never ends.
So, Morgum, you know, everybody knows what a Fraggle is in this world. They're friendly little cave-dwelling guys. They're very generous. They're very caring. They're very friendly. They love to sing. They're basically everything that a Grouch would hate. They're like the exact opposite of a Grouch. And Sir Blunderbrain, as he introduces himself to you, is no different than any of the rest of them. He is, his eyes go off in 2 different directions. His hair's crazy. He just seems like a very jovial guy as he's slapping your back and telling you the story. And he introduces you next to him, his friend Turbo, the Doozer. And everybody also knows what Doozers are, and they know that they are about the smartest creatures in the whole kingdom. They're the greatest engineers in Tinker-D, but also they are unfortunately only about 6 inches tall. So they have to often rely on taller folks for all kinds of tasks like driving horse-drawn carriages. So Sir Blunderbrain says, "My friend Turbo here and I are up from Frogtown, where we have a little mining operation. We're here doing a perfectly normal supply run, the kind of thing we do all the time, you see. But this time we're sort of finding ourselves in a bit of a jam. Doozers obviously are too small to drive the horse-drawn wagon that we need to bring the supplies home. And we usually have to get back to Frogtown as fast as we can, so usually we hire a team of people to help us out, drive the supplies back down to Frogtown for us. But unfortunately, the people that we usually get to drive our wagons got pretty sweet gigs driving stagecoaches at the local resort for all the rich tourists. You know how it is. So we don't have anyone to help us out anymore. And we're looking for some nice people just like you, nice, trustworthy people to help us get our supplies down to Frogtown. Would you be interested in helping us out, good sir?
Maybe, but...
Yes?
Why are you lying?
Do you want to do an insight check?
Yes, I do. I want to do an insight check.
Okay. The Fraggle's visibly rattled. No one has ever accused basically any Fraggle in the entire world of ever lying before.
Okay.
Breaking ground here.
So my score is 19 and I have +4 to insight. So
wow, you're extremely insightful. And you know, much to your chagrin, that Fraggles are the most trustworthy creatures basically in the entire kingdom, and everything that he said was true. If he said it suspiciously, it's only because I speak suspiciously all the time. Sir Blunderbrain is on the up and up. As far as you know, everything he knows, he told you, mining operation, they're driving provisions, their regular guys got another job, and they desperately need help. He does have an unfortunate addendum that it is probably a job that requires some teamwork. I know grouches have a problem with that, but there's big, heavy barrels. There's lots of cows tied up to this cart.
Cows?
Well, of course, they're pulling the cart. What else would pull a cart but cows?
I like cows. I will handle the cows.
Oh, cow handler, eh? I like it.
I like animals of all sorts.
Do you have any friends?
Friends? No. But
Mm-hmm.
what does this pay?
We're paying 100 gold pieces per person for this job. It's a very important job.
Here's the thing. If I can just deal with the animal wrangling and everybody else can deal with the lifting and the talking and the talking and the talking, then
You don't want to lift anything. Are you too grouchy to lift anything?
you mind your own business.
Yes, of course. I couldn't pretend to understand what a grouch goes through in their day-to-day lives. I'm, of course, a Fraggle, as happy and carefree and joyous as the day I was born. La, la, la.
Every word you're saying is driving the price up. So,
Okay.
I will do this. How many people do we need?
Turbo, what say you? And then the little doozer crawls up on the counter, gets a good look at Morgum and says, yeah, I think he'll do. I would say probably, we got a lot of barrels of, we got the pickaxes and stuff like that. I think probably like one human and like two little guys. They ought to do it pretty much perfectly.
And I can drive. That's right.
You know what, bud? I don't care what you do. I'm giving you $100.
Oh, now he doesn't care. Okay.
Do with it what you will. I care that you get the stuff there, but I just got my friends need to eat food. They're up there starving while we're stuck over here. So what? Just drive. Yeah, just drive. I'll give you $100. I'm not gonna be there looking. So you do whatever you want. We got to go ahead. So you guys can split it up however you want. You can kill them once you get off on the road. You can kill all of them. I don't care what you do.
My God.
If that's what you want to do, you seem like an antisocial kind of guy.
Well, antisocial does not mean murderer.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry I said that. Please.
All right. For the insult, I will say
I'm just
200.
worried about my friends.
200 for me and then 100 for everybody else.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll give you 200. Don't tell anybody else that I'm paying 200 for this, all right?
Okay, well, I need to talk.
I was
to
out
this
of
human.
line. I apologize.
Stop.
Okay?
Okay. Stop it.
Wow. All right.
I need to talk to the human. Where did she go?
Anne has been flitting around to the other tables with Tilly, checking in on the pigs, making sure that their sandwiches are up to par, that they're eating, checking in on
complimenting their dirt.
Yeah.
The pigs are like, yeah, thanks, babe. They're a bunch of creeps.
And then Anne flips them off and like beckons Tilly to come over to the Fisher people.
The pigs just laugh. They're dirt bags. They like being flipped off. They go,
You, bunny human girl.
Yeah? What can I get you, sir?
How would you like to make $100?
I'm listening.
What does that mean?
It depends on the job, my guy. If you want me to murder someone, we're gonna have to talk about increasing my rate. But
why does everybody want to murder someone?
Listen, it's a cutthroat world out here.
I'm just saying it's a little dark. All right, it's a little dark.
What do you need me to do for 100 coin?
Got to help me load some barrels, drive the barrels to a different place. Need you. Got to have someone who can talk, and then why not take your little bird friend? And we'll go, and we'll all make some money, and then we'll be done, but we'll have all made money. And this is important because there will be money made.
I do like the sound of that. Tilly can come, too?
Tilly can come, and she can handle all the talking.
I can talk for sure. I'm really good at that, actually.
And does that little, like a two-tone whistle? I can't whistle, but does a little two-tone whistle. That
you can't whistle
like,
at all?
No, I can't.
Wow.
I don't know how.
Oh,
I've tried.
Okay.
That is like Percival and hers code for you're gonna want to listen to this.
Percival walks back in from the alley or whatever's outside, dragging the freshly dyed dress.
Okay, here's the thing. Got a job. I'm making some money. You're making less money. Don't be weird about it. But
Very
we're going
honest.
to go. We're going to load some stuff onto a truck. We're going to put that truck up to some cows. Cows are going to take the truck with the barrels into a place, and then we're all going to make some money, and then we can all spend the money on whatever you do. This one likes to murder people. I don't, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But it's time sensitive. We got to go now. You want to make some money or no? Just tell me now and we'll get it taken care of.
I love cows.
Me too. We're good. We'll handle. We're on the same page here. You get to handle cows. That sounded weird. Don't want to handle cows.
One of the cows pokes his head through the window and is like, "You can handle me any day of the week, big boy."
I can turn a blind eye to you and the cows. I don't really like murdering unless it's absolutely necessary. I do like money, and so does my friend Purse over there.
Oh yeah.
Does the wagon hold human capacity, or is it built for Muppets?
Oh yeah,
Doesn't matter.
It holds a one big guy and two little guys and one kind of big guy. It's perfect.
I assume you guys are the ones giving the job, so in that case, I'll take it. I'll let Purse speak for himself.
That was the omniscient narrator who said that.
was
But I'm Turbo. I am the one giving the job. Yeah. Are you guys, you have one big guy, two little guys, and one kind of big guy. That's exactly what I wanted. So great job, Mr. Grouch Man. All right, you guys are all in. This is important. You guys are all in.
I'm in.
Yeah?
Payment up front.
You're not going to leave my cart halfway down the thing, steal all my provisions and stuff, right?
It depends on what the provisions are, but probably not.
You don't want to mess with Sir Blunderbrain. He's a tough customer. You look over and Sir Blunderbrain is spinning around in his stool going, wee, wee, wee.
Tilly turns to Sir Blunderbrain and waves and says,
"Hello, young lady.
Hi,
How are
Sir
you doing?"
Blunderbrain.
Oh,
I'm doing so well. How are you doing?
Are your pants made of mud?
Yeah, I made them myself. Do you like them?
That's delightful. I like the cut of your jib. You look like you're covered in bugs, which also I am really into because I live in a hole.
They're my friends.
They're my friends too. You're the best.
You're the best.
Yeah, that's my bodyguard, Sir Blunderbrain. He's a really tough guy, so don't mess with me, okay? Turbo leads you to the cow-drawn wagon. The cows wink at Morgum because, you know, they think he's going to handle them. All right, they're pretty excited about that, eh, big boy? It's loaded up with mining supplies and food, and it also has rations, water, and bedrolls for your team. It's a couple days wagon trip, but Turbo has given you everything you need. And he also says, well, here's everything you need. Blunderbrain and I have to get back, so we'll meet you there. Where I don't want to spoil it for you guys. It's not an evil trick or anything like that, but we're onto something huge. You're going to want to see this, but I can't talk about it right now. Ears are everywhere. But it's not evil, I promise. It's just a couple days south on the Fleece Road. You'll see a sign. It says Frog Town. You can't miss it. Then the doozer jumps in his cute little construction vehicle, which kind of looks like a combination of a backhoe and an RC car that's made out of like some kind of clear plastic you don't quite recognize. Blunderbrain mounts his horse, but he looks kind of uneasy, and he says, "Oh, sir, don't you think we should tell him about..." But then Turbo revs his engine of his vehicle, which is shockingly loud for such a tiny little thing, loud enough to drown out the end of Blunderbrain's sentence. He motions to Blunderbrain, peels out, and they both take off down the road. Before you guys head out, though, you can check out the area. Downtown Waterville is full of shops and restaurants and inns. To the east is the residential part of town with private residences, parks, churches, and then to the west is the river and the Fleece Road. So, if you want to, you can do some shopping, or you can just head out right now.
We have money.
That's true. Yeah.
You got money.
We didn't get paid for the job beforehand, though.
No, he's not prepaying you. He does not trust any of you.
Oh.
Okay.
He lets you know that before he leaves it.
That
Yeah,
hurts.
usually maybe I'd pay 50 now, 50 later, but you guys are just a mess. So you'll get the money when you get back.
You came to us, bro.
Great point. And then he peels off again and leaves.
You know what? When you're right, you're right.
Anne before we go shopping, Anne wants to go up to Morgum. She holds out her hand, the international pirate symbol of truce, and says, "I think we got off on the wrong foot. The name's Anne Bunny, and I appreciate you including me and my compatriot here on your trip. And I promise no funny business. Once you're in my crew, you're in my crew. And if we part ways after that, no promises. But now we're crewmates.
That's your hand.
Yeah. Most people like to shake it.
No, I get that, but you said we got off on the wrong foot, and now you're shoving your hand in my face.
At the end of the day, grouches are still from educational television. So
she pulls back her hand and says, well then, look forward to working with you, sir.
Nice.
And swirls off.
Swirls off.
Yeah, I don't know, like, dramatic, like
sachets away. Now you can go shopping if you want to.
What kind of stores are we talking?
Yeah, that's
like
a good question.
Walmart's
kind of
or
stores?
like, or I guess department stores or...
There's kind of a little bit of anything you could want in Watertown. It's a pretty well appointed tourist destination. But the main things are, there is Possum and Sons General Store. They just sell kind of sundries and your basic adventuring gear. There is Doug Henning's World of Magic, where world famous magician Doug Henning runs this magic shop where you can get your magic scrolls. For the most part, he's selling magic scrolls, but he has all kinds of magical implements and potions and things like that. There's the Girdled Turtle, run by a turtle, and that place has all the kind of basic weapons you might find if you were to look in the back of your player handbook. And then there's finally Whole Body Wellness, which sells all natural elixirs and potions. So if you need some healing potions, things like that, there's kind of this granola-y, possibly MLM style wellness store.
I think I want to go to the MLM.
All right, you walk in and you see drifting around the shelves a rabbit, a kind of chilled out looking rabbit. She's kind of just walking real slow. She looks at you and gives you a nod and says, "Welcome, traveler. I'm so grateful that the universe has caused our paths to cross today. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I offer aura cleansing. I offer readings of various kinds. We have free samples of our tinctures and creams. I'm at your disposal. We value and love all of our customers, and we really like to get to know all of them on a deep spiritual and personal level."
Oh, okay. Back up.
Of course.
That's my space and your space.
I've got to say your aura is beautiful.
I need some potions in case of emergency, because we're going into possible danger. What do you have?
Oh, well, we have our own in-house made healing potions made of locally sourced ingredients. We also have a potion of climbing, water breathing, animal friendship, even poison if you don't tell anybody, all made with the finest natural ingredients.
How much for unnatural?
An unnatural potion with preservatives and microplastics. I wouldn't be caught dead carrying anything like that. You'd have to go down the street to a common bodega to get something like that.
Oh, I'm going down the street then.
Okay, so then you just go to a bodega down the street.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, also a grouch. He says, "Hey, Mac, we got some really gross stuff in here. It's all fell on the ground.
I just need some healing potions."
We have the same exact stuff that lady down the street has. Half off. What do you think about that? Because it did, again, most of it fell on the ground and like little rats were climbing on it and stuff like that.
This is perfect. This is great. So how much for one potion?
25 for a healing potion. 25.
Okay, what if it was 15?
Do a persuasion. You got no charisma.
I got no charisma.
I'm a grouch too. I know you don't got no charisma. This isn't going to work.
13.
Oh, you almost made a convincing argument there, bud. I'm pretty impressed, but I will kick your ass out of the store if you try to haggle with me one more time. 25. It's the lady down the street. She would have given it was 50. 50 is the going rate for these things everywhere. So with 25, you're already getting half off.
Okay, that's all fair and good, but I only have 15. So therefore...
Oh, you only have 15 gold? Could that possibly be true?
I only have
my
15.
character sheet. Yeah.
Oh, well, He spits in it and gives it to you and says, if you will drink this, it's 15. How about that?
Great.
Give me your money.
All right, I now have 0 gold, but I have a spit-in healing potion. I am good to go on this adventure.
I hope you have a truly terrible day. Goodbye.
Thank you, and shut up.
All right, Sarah, what do you want to do?
I'm good. I'll probably stay by the wagon, kind of put my feet up, just sit outside. I'm chatting with the cows, being like, he's not really gonna manhandle you, grouch handle you, right?
We'll see. She's pretty hot, so I don't know.
and kind of rolls her eyes and then like leans back again. And
you're just jealous. Tuna, because you are a bit of a shifty character, you know that you could also go in the back alleys and probably get a little bit of extra stuff from some suspicious characters. Were that to be something you'd be interested in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Am I also going to be able to... Really, main thing I want? Grappling hook.
Let me see what I can do.
A man with 100 gold in his pocket and a mission.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are in the back alleys. You're looking around. You're giving the little secret thief whistle that thieves know.
Ah!
And a snake slithers up to you. Says, "Hey there, bud. How's it going? You looking for some shifty materials, some shady stuff, eh?"
You read
that just
my
happens
mind,
to be
pal.
what I specialize in. He leads you to his little crate he's got set up, which, wouldn't you know, right on top of it, perfectly pristine grappling hook. It's like I just got a shipment of grappling hooks in. I don't know if a bird like you would be interested in grappling hooks because you can fly. It doesn't seem necessary, but
all right, buddy. Let me ask you this: flying, does it look as cool as when you like swing down from a ceiling and break through a window?
No. And I got to admit, I can't use a grappling hook, so I'm just lashing out.
It's all right.
I have no arms. I need somebody else to throw it for me. If you buy it, will you throw it for me before you go? Let me climb up it one time.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else I got? I got a disguise kit, 25 golds. I got caltrops. You know what caltrops are? Out of really pointy bad things, put them on the ground. Ouchie.
Yeah.
An antitoxin, maybe? Somebody poisons you? We get poison in our line of work all the time.
I'll level with you. I thought about the disguise kit. That does sound really fun. I don't know what I'd use it for, but it does sound really fun. But
he lifts up a pair of Groucho glasses, says it's top of the line. You can't go wrong with this.
Those eyebrows.
No one's gonna know who you are.
The eyebrow. I could use eyebrows like that. But here's the thing: I'm saving up for a spyglass. I'm a pirate. I sit in the crow's nest. I can't see shit up there.
Practical, and you know what else? It's good for looking at naked ladies.
That's all right. Yeah. If you're that kind of freak, I don't know what you think we're looking. Oh, there's mermaids out there, isn't there?
Yes, my friend.
All right.
And some pretty good-looking dolphins.
Yeah. Well, it's a little out of my price range now, but I'll be back.
I'll keep it on. I'll keep it on layaway for you. Yeah.
Right. If you can find one that's been lightly used. Hint,
by a
wink. I don't know if crows can wink, but
by a naked lady. What are you talking about?
There's find one that's stolen.
Oh, steal one.
Yeah,
I'm a bad little nasty guy.
Yeah,
right.
You're a terrible little snake.
I'll see what I can do.
So yeah, just the 2 grappling hooks. Oh, and then I will throw the third one up over, I don't know, a light pole or something like that. So you can hang.
He looks so grateful to you. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. That's the sound of him climbing up it.
Yeah.
Okay, Amy, what do you want to do?
I mean, I don't have that much money, so I can't do much. But I am just looking at a list of buyable equipment. Is there any place that sells a bag of ball bearings or a bell?
Yeah, the general store. The general store would certainly have those. Yes.
Can I go to the general store?
Yeah.
And get a bag of ball bearings and a bell?
Yeah, you open the door to a gentle bell tinkles above as you open it into a quaint little general store. Just exactly what you'd picture out of a nice little general store. There's barrels full of peanuts and there's candy and a nice old man in glasses, a nice little possum man. He says, "Hello, young lady. Do you say
he's a possum?"
Yeah. His name's Al Possum
Okay.
the Possum.
Love him.
He says, hello. He looks a little concerned. Do you need help? Are you okay?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm great. My name's Tilly. What's your name?
My name's Al Possum. It's nice to meet you. This is welcome to my store.
That's so cool. It's like meeting a celebrity.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. But you're okay. You look bad. Do you need clothes?
Oh no, I made these.
You made them. You sat in
Yeah.
a puddle.
There was a puddle involved, yeah. Do you like it?
I love it.
Thank you.
What can I do for you?
I would love a bag of ball bearings, please.
Okay. No one's ever bought these before. So I don't know.
I'm honored to be the first.
We have so many of them and I don't know what to do with them. So here you go.
Thank you. And then I noticed I really liked the sound of your bell when I walked in. Do you have another one like it that I can have just for me?
I'll tell you what. You take that one and I'll order a new one. I don't carry bells, but you know, you look like you need a break. So
that's
you can
so nice.
That's my gift to you.
Thank you.
And what else can I get you? A blanket, a pair of shoes, bread.
I'm good.
Anything? Nothing?
I think I'm good.
Okay, well, good luck out there. Thanks for coming
so
in.
Much, Al Possum.
Yes. Oh, you remembered my name. What more could I? What a polite young woman. Thank you.
And then I think Tilly takes her bag of ball bearings and her bell, and she just goes to play in the river for a little bit while everybody else is doing all their stuff.
That's nice. That's nice. I think we can call it there. You didn't do anything that I expected you to do, which is fine.
That's how it goes, baby.
It said you guys could do 3 things every adventure, and you did. I guess
half
you
of
kind
one.
of did. You did half of one. Yeah. So perfect.
We met each other. We spilled drinks. We cleaned
drinks
up.
You met each other. You ran a
goods and
scam.
services.
You got a job and did some
shopping. I gave
shopping.
people flowers and sticks and leaves.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made friends, I think.
You did make a lot of
friends.
friends.
They're my friends. I don't know if I'm their friend, but they're
my
friends.
the most friends
I think
you've
you're
ever
Morgan's
made
best
in one
friend.
day.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a real day where you made 3 friends? That would be insane.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds exhausting.
Oh,
That's why this is fantasy role playing.
Yes.
So thank you all. Thank all of you for being here with me and being my friend in this fantasy adventure. And I think I've learned a lot about how to do this that I will be applying to the future. I have to remember to make you do skill checks is one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's hard to remember because you guys are so convincing. We'll do this again. We'll have another episode of this. It'll depend on if the people that listen to this right now like it or if they tell me never do this again. Then I will never do it again. But next time, maybe they'll fight somebody and we'll see what that's like. I kind of thought they would this time.
Yeah, I feel like we should at least get to the one where we fight somebody before you
Yeah, I
quits.
think so.
All this talk about murder.
Before we go, we need to thank our friend Tuna, who's sitting right here with us today, for making the music for this podcast, and Cassie Wilson for singing our theme song. Don't forget to go to commitment.com for all of your commitment needs. We got t-shirts, we got hats, we got all kinds of cool stuff. And while you're listening to the podcast, don't forget to rate and review us on your platform of choice, unless this episode you hate particularly a lot, in which case, do not review or rate us. But if you love it, do it twice. If you'd like to get in touch, you can email us at mail@commitment.com or follow us more places on social media at commitmentpod or at commitment.com on Blue Sky. If you want to follow Matt, if you miss him, you can follow him at Matthew Gatos, lots of different places, Instagram, Blue Sky. You can follow me at I'm Sam Schultz. And as always, keep believing.
Keep pretending.